Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel. So I am currently on my way working with my July 2024 paper pumpkin. This is alternative video number 4. Yikes. I sound a little funny. I have a very little bit of a cough drop left in my mouth. Sorry. So this is a look at the absolutely lovely Painted Petals kit and the 3 cards, which I know a lot of people want refills. Yes, I understand. This QR code will lead you to a video that will show you how to assemble the cards as they were designed. This one down here will lead you to the Thanks and Beyond dies, which we are going to be using that one and this one in this project on this card. A visual of everything in the kit and the list of coordinating colors. Now, this being video number 4, I'm still going to show you everything you get in the kit. So that floral die goes to this beautiful little flower. So it says, "Hello, let's celebrate you. Friends like you make life beautiful. You're simply the best. I'm so lucky to have you in my life." And that little die stamp. Let's take a look at the card bases and envelopes, which I have yet really to dig into. I don't think I've used one card base yet. This is going to be a long paper pumpkin series, right? So this is a look at the beautiful envelopes. It's got that old olive on the inside. This is its coordinating card base. Gorgeous. This is a very diffused image. So right here is the next. I've used all of these so far, the envelopes. So there's that one and its coordinating card base. Last is this gorgeous poppy. Reminds me of my poppies, which have already, of course, bloomed. And the gorgeous card base. So that being set aside, this is a look at these fun little sentiment strips. The only problem being is you only get one extra. And if you make a mistake like I did here, you're kind of out of luck. Though one of you now, I meant to write down your name, said flip it over and stamp that wee little hello. And that's a good idea. And you could fussy cut it out if you mess up. So that's just to show you. So we're going to set that aside. These are the lovely, lovely, lovely images, which, yep, I haven't used any yet. I'm trying to figure out, now I'm thinking maybe a shadow box. I can take some stuff out of my shadow box and make a new one. So let's put a little note in here. Shadow box. Oh, maybe if I spell it correctly. Maybe that's what I'm going to do with some of those, because I just see myself making a piece of art for my room. So these are the every celebration dies. We're using this one and this one. I'm just going to set them back in their envelopes, and if that bothers you that I take the time to do that, I apologize. But otherwise, guys, I do lose things. I mean, crafting, right? The art of looking for something you just had a second ago. And that is so true. It's just like it's here 1 minute and then it's gone the next. So we are also using the Thanks and Beyond dies, the butterfly in this one. Now I have done prep work. Oh, let's finish. So you got a gray granite spot. You got this tissue, double coated tissue tape. You got some dimensionals and these fun little adhesive sequins. And this little bit as well. And I was sitting here in video number 3 and I'm like, I really need to start using these. So my choice is, do I use 2 or 1 of these? I haven't decided yet, because I thought I could cut one in half and use it. So let's go ahead and start, and let's see what I have for us. So you can already see the starts of this card, right? So we have a card base right here, which is 4 by 5 1/4, 4 by 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Our black layer is, which I really should punch something out of that. I always forget to do that, but you can always punch the center out and use it on something else. So this is 4 by 5 1/4. The white is 3 3/4 by 5. So I used part of that, an envelope. You can see my flowers here. I stamped 3 of them. I already die cut the one. That's what we're going to use for our flower. I did 2 Hoorays. Now I am using Polished Pink. It is retired melon mambo would work. You can do this in any color, but I was thinking my next 3 cards are going to be somehow using up some of these little strips. So this was my card, it all inspired because I wanted to use the strip. So we got 2, a pink and a black of the die Hooray. And then I have the butterfly from the Thanks and Beyond die. I stamped it originally in Polished Pink on white, and I don't like it, so I needed to restamp it in black. We're just going to glue it back on there. I have a bit of lace. It needs to be at least to cover your white piece here. And with that being said, I have the blends, my Polished Pink. We'll see how well it works. I might have to switch to my Melon Mambo Stampin' Up marker. It's in standby. And my old olive. So let's get on with the crafting and see what we can come up with. We are going to, of course, drop the butterfly promptly. Of course we will. Okay, there's my butterfly. So I want to show you guys some stuff that I did. So my girlfriend Sherry asked if I wanted these, and at first I wasn't too sure, and then I thought, you know, I have seen other crafters do this. I am going to share it, and I will keep this then in my stash. I probably never need to go buy any more foam sheets, but let's see what I've done. So I did prep this one, and it just did not work out. So I also prepped that. This is in the Fun Foam, and that would be gorgeous on a card. But no, we're not doing that either. That was me just like, okay, hold on. Me just working. Sorry, I have to blow my nose. I feel like a little gnat tried to fly up in my nose. Not fun. So I have a scrap piece that I die cut the first butterfly out of, and then I promptly went and die cut it out of another one. So let's put that back in the scrap pile. I have a butterfly in orange because that was prep work for the next card. Just in case I want to use it, you can see where I did my 2 Hoorays, one in black, one in pink. I'm going to set that over there. And then I did 2 flowers in that Fun Foam. Just the die, because I'm going to use this instead of dimensionals. And this will still go flat in the post office because there won't be any dips and valleys in it. So just a little cheat, right? And I just wanted to show you what I did. So I'm going to keep that bit. Put that in the garbage can. I'm not sure if this can be recycled. So you see what I have been using. This we're going to set aside for the next card project. So I did a test to see if paper glues to it, because I've never used it like this, and it does. So we are going to glue these 2 together to start with, just to get it out of the way. So hopefully these 2 glue together, and it's just not paper that glues to them. I went inside to check on Hank. Of course, he's out cold. But Boone was dancing in the hallway. I'm like, what is it? Did you not get your breakfast? Did my aunt's dog, Bella, eat your breakfast, Boone? So, have her outside. And then I gave him some more dog food. So we are definitely doing stamping on this project. So we're going to let that sit. We have the butterfly. And Thanks and Beyond the butterfly. Where's the stamp set? This is from, the only thing it doesn't tell you on here, April 2024 Delicate Wings. That's where the butterfly stamp is from. So we already stamped it in black Memento. So what I did, I'm just going to show you again. So this is the outline image. I'm turning that over on the stamp. I'm going to stamp off because I don't want it that bright, right? And it looks like there's something on the stamp. So let's, yeah, there is definitely something. We're going to clean it off. Wipe it off. Squeaky, squeaky clean. Let's try again. Or either that. See, now it's solid. Right there, miss. Okay, we are going to now stamp off first. And then onto our butterfly. That time I'm really pushing on it. Oh, look. So soft, pretty. That's all we want. I don't want it to be like super out of this world. Now on here, I definitely want to stamp. I want to stamp, stamp, stamp. And that's what we're going to do. We are going to stamp a combination. So do I want this black, pink? I think I'm going to do this in black. This is going to be the pink. And we're going to go full strength. We're going to stamp here, here, and there. I might have to flip it over if I don't like the look of it. But I do want something on here. So we're going to test it out because I can always switch it over. And if I don't like this, so what we're going to do is just take a look. So there's that. Here's my flower. Oh, I kind of liking it already. I don't think I need to go any further. That was just a test. So now we need to put a few things in here to do the black. Let's move the polished pink up, and away. If you have melon mambo, that will work. Any color really will work for this. So we are going to do, my lace is going to come in here. This is just that little bag of lace. I'll show that to you guys as well. I got it from my local thrift store, $3.75. It has a whole bunch of different laces in it. You can get it from Walmart. You guys have seen me use that too, but I went into this bag. So right there, so we're going to do a little bit of black there just to start us out, right? And right here. Now we're going to come in again a little there. Maybe scoot this over a little there. I think I want a partial up there. We're going to flip it over so we can continue the line all the way. Oh, that did not get it all the way there. All right. So one, we're going to go, guess it doesn't matter. I don't know why I had to flip it over, but I did. There. And this is going to be there. I'm feeling like I want one right behind the flower, but I really have to get my flower in position to do that. I'm feeling like there just needs to be, well, I'm going to have the butterfly, so I guess there doesn't need anything to be there, but we're going to put a little bit of one there and then a partial here. That's done. And you know what? I didn't get a piece for the inside. Oh my goodness. I was so excited, like this idea of doing this. So pardon me while I get, and it's not up where I'm reaching for it, my little container here. I wish Stampin' Up still made these cases because they're so handy dandy, right? Yes, of course they are. And I moved them so they're right in front of me now. So now let's do a little stamping on this as well. So we're going to bring in that polished pink just up there. Okay. And then we're going to do a little black here, here, here. Having fun with what they gave us, right? There and there. Just to, oh, it looks like it really does need a third one. So that's really cool. Let's find something to put on the inside. Guess what? we're going to put this flower in the center, but we're going to stamp off first. Yes, that just came to me. So if you do it lightly, ta-da! Look at that. And what's this one? I'm so lucky to have you in my life. That's going to fit beautifully in there. And of course I ink me up. This is going to go across it. Look at that. Yes. Oh, yes. Most definitely yes. Okay, envelope. I didn't even get an envelope out, guys. Their little container. Me. Everything in its spot, right? Poor little Hank is following along with me. Puts things in containers. Like, you can blame it on me. All right, so we're going to go here. And we're going to add lightly this time. So stamp off. I'm going to add a little bit of that. And then, of course, we need to add the black, right? It's going to tie it all in. But this time, I just want one there. I'm going to go here and then right there. And then here, we're going to go all right. So envelope's done. Everything is ready to put this card together. I'm going to set the stamps in the tray so nothing goes too off. So first things we're going to do is I need to decide, that's for the inside. Oh, that would be pretty if I did it in black, but I don't have another one cut. So we're going to just set that aside. Do I want my lace to wrap around the black, or I'm not sure. That's my dilemma. And my other dilemma is, do I use two of these? Okay, the black, I mean, this can wrap around both. It's going to be just fine. So, oh, please don't let me have gotten this upside down, because that would not, well, I can always flip the paper upside down, right? Because I haven't glued it on the card base as of yet. So, glue it down to the black. And these are standard size layers. So layer number 1 is black, which is 4 by 5 1/4, and then the next standard size layer would be that 3 3/4 by 5. Ooh, yes. So there's my lace. I just want to get it in. See, that's gonna go right there. Tear tape. Where is my tear tape? Oh. The end. Pokey tool bone folder. A little bit more. Oh, sometimes it just does not like me. Struggling with the tape. This tape that's supposed to be able to get torn, right? All right. Pull it tight and let's see if we got it straight. We do. It looks so good. Now this is going to get glued down. Yes. So now we can Get all the glue on it. Even in those bits of the lace. I could have even glued it to a piece of fun foam, and that would give and bump this up quite nicely. Just a little bit, not too much. That black, at first, guys, I wasn't going to put the black layer, but once I kept thinking, oh, I want that because this has the black in it, it just kind of fell to be. So I am going to use two. And now that it's glued down, of course, I'm going to have difficulties, right? Because that is going to be Alice, 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 you silly girl. You had to go, and so I'm creasing it with my thumb where I'm going to cut that one and where I'm going to trim this one, maybe, hopefully. Let's see. All right, guillotine time, because y'all know I can't cut straight. If they told me, you know, if you can cut a straight line, you could win $1 million, I'd tell them, you keep your $1 million. I know what I am capable of. Unless you give me a guide, it is just not happening. Just not happening. Let's see. Make sure I have that creased. And the whole purpose of me fiddling with this is so that I get the seam where I want it. Now I got to remember which one of these two is my part. So I'm going to use 1/8 of an inch to tape. I mean, that was 1/8 of an inch. We want 1/4 of an inch. We're going to go simply straight down the center. And then we're going to figure out which one of those is it. Because I don't remember now. I should have shooed one off to the side, but I didn't. So, if your tear tape goes over, just fold it back on itself. It's not, there is something on there. So this is going to go right here. And then one of these two is the right one and one isn't. So this one is not the right one, but it's going to stay in my little box because this one is the right one. I mean, there are so many little ideas floating around in my head to use with these little strips. It's like, okay, I want to do 3 different versions of using these strips. So we're going to put it this way, put it right up against it. And you won't see that seam because the stem of my flower, do you see that? Is going to go right there. So that is why you won't see it. Perfect. Let's glue our butterfly to its counterpart because the pink without the black detail did not work for me. Now it does work for me. So, so, so pretty. We're going to color this first. Let's go ahead and put together our Hooray. Now the black is going to be behind it. And of course the pink is going to be in front, and all that you do is you just offset it. And I don't know why I'm using so much glue, but we're just going to roll with it, right? Usually I put it on the other piece and I just picked up the wrong one. You hear that water dripping? That's because I'm using one of my little solar fountains for Bella's water dish. You just want to offset it so that you see that little bit of black in there. There. That is going to go right here. Isn't that good? It's going to go once we put the flower down. So now we need to color our flower. And we're going to try out that polished pink. I don't know if it's going to work or not. So let's try it. Let's see that in just, this is the dark. I think the light worked. It's just dried up. I wonder if I dipped it in, all right, where's my little alcohol? Because that still did not work. So let me grab my little painting trays. I don't know why I have so many of them still. I don't really tool paint anymore. But I have like tons of these little trays. Not tons, I have 8 of them in there. And I just can't bring myself to get rid of them. This is another one of those applicator bottles. It just has really good alcohol in it, rubbing alcohol. I don't know which one I put it in. So let's see if I pick it up. Oh, that's going to work. Dip it in there. Where there is a will, there is a way. That kind of reactivates the ink a bit. Who knew? All right, so I want to go here. It'll just evaporate. All right, now let's try. See, now this one works. Just that dark one does not want to play nicely with me, but look, we got it to work. Just a little dip in some 91% or better rubbing alcohol. And I keep a bottle in my stamp room. Doesn't mean that my family doesn't come out when they can't locate the one for the house, which is like 78%. I'll show it to you here in a second because I just hit it and I put it, I thought, up on that shelf. And oh, there it is. I moved it from that shelf to this shelf. So this is it. This is a brand new bottle because they promptly took my other bottle, but this is what I keep. So it just has to be that 91%. Pardon. Oh, we're going to color some more in our butterfly. That's how it works too. So we're just going to add a little extra shading in here in some little areas. Just pick something and color it in. That's all I'm doing. I'm just picking something and coloring it in promptly. You can also outline stuff, so we can outline more of it. Oh, I'm gonna do that here, over here, but then I am going to just outline some of these markings. All right, now, oh, doesn't that show up so much better? Look at that. I mean, if you really wanted to go really dark, and your pen's dried up, but I don't. I can do a few streaks. I don't think it really needs it. Maybe a little up there and a little over there, just to show you can add that little bits in there if you wanted. All right, so our butterfly is ready. Our flower is almost ready because we need the old olive. And I have the light. We're going to start, of course, with the dark. This time we're going to do the stem dark. I've done it light. But this time we are going to get the stem dark. This is my kind of coloring, guys, okay? Simple, simple, simple stuff. If I go outside of the lines, I'm not going to panic. I love the sound of the little running water there. It's this big plastic blue bowl. And I mean, it's about that high, about that deep. And I took one of my solar powered fountains and I stuck the fountain bit inside of it. And then it's attached to this long cord, and the cord goes out of the back porch up on top of the roof for Miss Bella, because she likes the running water. Isn't that lovely? Just lovely. So you can see that the only part I need to be covered with this, right? That is going to go right there. I don't want all of this here. I want to do the stem. So we're going to keep the stem, but cut out the part with the leaves. So let's do that now. So we're going to keep the stem, but the leaves are going to come off. And that is simply because it's not necessary. It's going to get in the way of this layer. So let's glue these down. And that little bright purpley, it's almost petunia pop, to tell you the truth. And then my little stem here. Looks like we need more of that stem off. Oops, come on, I didn't give it time to stick. Might have to give it a minute. And then I got it off-centered, so let's trim the foam. Now that's going to rest nicely on there. Very, very nicely. Except this needs a little bit more trimming. Nope, it still needs more trimming back. Wow. Am I being picky? I am, yes. Oh, now it's perfect. Now it's perfect. Just a little. Oh, so cool. And then this is going to go right on top. And our butterfly. Oh, the piece de la resistance is our gorgeous butterfly. I mean, you could do it that way. That's pretty too bit. Okay, I'm changing my mind. The position of it. I'm trying to think. This one might make it cost extra. I'll pay extra postage just so it gets there. Just because I propped it up on two. I should have kept it at one. But now, when you see the dimension on that, this would have been fine. Double. But hey, learn. But oh, that's so nice. So nice. So let's add some of these little embellishments. This is the most I think I've used embellishments from them. That one has a little cut on it, it looks like. So that one's not very good. This one. And do I want it here? I do. I want it right there. I was really coughing earlier. That's why I had to do the cough drop and I had to do an inhaler. And now my stomach hurts. So not good there. Anyways, this is our card. And let's get our gorgeous inside in it because we have it all done. We have our envelope. We have the gorgeous inside. If I can open it up, that is. And it would be stunning with a piece of black on the inside. And guess what? We are just going to get it done. We want it to be stunning. So I got to see if I have a piece. If I got to open up. I think that will work. I think this will do. So let's set that aside and cut a piece. I think it's already at 4 1/4. We'll see. Let's just cut that off. We need to be 4 by 5 1/4. You're going to see what a difference. It's going to make a huge difference. I can already tell you guys. I know this. I know this is going to be gorgeous. Just trying to get the... Oh, don't. I don't want the hiccups. Kathy says I have such patience with the glue bottle. I think I'm just so used to it because I stopped using all the other types of adhesive. Because I just, you know, being on a single income, my husband's retirement just isn't feasible. But now that, look how that just pops. That would be beautiful on a card front as well. So there are so many options. I have yet to use a card base. I know, guys, I am still like, my dilemma with the card bases is how do I use it without using the piece they wanted on the front of it? So as soon as I figure that out, I'll let you know. I know that I am going to more than likely be cutting those flowers up to make use of the actual card base. So this is our card. This one, oh, so pretty. So definitely Winka Stella everything up because it makes it better. It just makes it all better. And there needs to be a little bit of glue behind there because that's not sticking. So let's give it a good dollop of glue and then let it sit. So everybody, you guys are so fabulous. Thank you, thank you, thank you for allowing me to do this. I hope that you feel my sense of joy when I create. And I'm telling you, that is huge part in to all of you watching for allowing me to come into your home and share my love of paper craftings with you. It is so awesome. I absolutely love it. But if you are not subscribed and you like what I do, like this video, I would ask that you would consider subscribing. I know some don't like to, and that's okay. Also, your thumbs up and your comments, guys, help to get my videos out there in the YouTube world. And I appreciate that. It is so very helpful. This is a partnership between me and you because I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. And my videos wouldn't be shown as they are if it wasn't for those thumbs up, those comments, and the subscribing. So thank you all so very much for helping me out and for your support. And as always, please come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye-bye for now.